Hey, what's happening, YouTubers? We're back with another top 10 list. And today we're going to go over my top 10 Marvel Legends of 2022 so far. Now keep in mind, this list is always subject to change just because of releases that'll come later this year, like the Spider-Man Anniversary Wave, for example. But also, I haven't even opened up these Walgreens exclusives yet. And I know one figure I was really looking forward to was Jigsaw, so it'll probably definitely be on the list at the end of the year. Spoilers alert. But without further ado, let's go and get started with the list.
Kicking the list off at number 10, we have HAMMERHEAD from the retro carded Spider-Man Wave. Just a solid figure overall with a ton of kit bashing potential with this suited body. I think it's a reuse of the Happy Hogan figure from the 2-pack that was released last year. Coming through the portals at number 9, we have the Target exclusive Defender Strange. I know he only has about 5 minutes of screen time in the Multiverse of Madness, spoilers, and I'm not counting the zombie version Doctor Strange possesses at the end of the third act as a screen time for this, but it is a solid figure in terms of articulation with that diaphragm joint. It also has nice kit bashing potential because I saw a great one with Strange Supreme head on this body and it looked dope. Plus that portal effect is a nice accessory. Also, I was one of the first few channels to review this figure. Shameless plug. So that alone deserves a spot on the list. Casting spells at number 8, we have the retro carded Scarlet Witch, which is based off her look in West Coast Avengers. At least that's what it says in the box. I like this figure for the simple fact that it's a pretty good figure. It also gives newer collectors in the game a chance to purchase a classic Scarlet Witch without paying those ridiculous aftermarket prices from the figure that was in the Family Matters 3-pack. Plus, I like this look more for Scarlet Witch because it's a more classic look for her as opposed to the Family Matters version, which had a metallic finish. Coming in at number 7 and bowing out of respect because he is the Sorcerer Supreme now, we have Wong from the Rintrop Build-A-Figure Wave. This figure is a long time coming. I mean, we've literally been waiting since 2016 when the first Doctor Strange movie came out for a Wong figure. And I think the photo real tech was spot on with the likeness to the actor Benedict Wong. While I would have preferred the original outfit of Wong, I really like the colors and detailing of this specific suit. Smashing through at number 6, we have the 20th anniversary Marvel Legends Hulk, which at its core is just a reissue of the 80th Hulk, which is my personal favorite, but the head sculpt on this Hulk is incredible. Pun intended. I know when this figure was first announced, I kind of clowned on it a little bit, but when I actually saw it in person and had it in hand immediately, I changed my mind. Paul Harding did a fantastic job sculpting this, especially those head sculpts. The expression on both head sculpts scream comic book Hulk. I really didn't want to put this on the list, but the presentation of this figure was too good to not put on the list. With that classic Toy Biz inspired packaging, the base stand and the little cardboard cutout was a nice touch. Plus the head sculpt is fantastic, so mad respects to Paul Harding. Breaking through at number 5, we have Mighty Thor, aka Jane Foster Thor, from the Korg Build-A-Figure Wave. Now, so many things about this figure. First, a female figure with double-jointed pinless arms. Secondly, I like the outfit of Mighty Thor because it's so true to the source material in the comics. It was one of the best figures from the wave, and the unhelmeted head sculpt of Jane Foster was spot on to the likeness of the actress Natalie Portman. While Mjolnir is completely out of scale with other ones we've gotten from Hasbro, it still has a nice attention to detail to it. Slashing through at number 4, we have another Love and Thunder character, GORR, from the Korg Build-A-Figure Wave. It's easily one of their best photo Realtek head sculpts this year because that is Christian Bale when you look at that head sculpt. Yeah, there could have been more accessories, but that head sculpt and pinless joints alone is still pretty dope. Also, if he only came with one accessory, I'm glad it's the one they packaged with it, the Necro Sword. Wielding his magic at number 3, and because apparently it's a requirement to put him in the top 5 for being in a certain VIP list, we have the Walmart exclusive Doctor Strange, aka the Boog Nice Doctor Strange, since Boog was originally the first one that revealed it and reviewed this figure. So many things about this figure, where to begin. First, we finally have a classic Doctor Strange in the Marvel Legends line. First time since the Toy Biz days. The amount of accessories he came with and the 2 additional head sculpts made this feel like more of a deluxe figure than some of the other quote-unquote deluxe figures that have been released recently from Hasbro. It's just a nice figure overall, especially with the attention to details on the gloves and the cape, in addition to the head sculpts as well. Coming in at number 2, we have King Valkyrie from the Korg Build-A-Figure Wave. Much like Mighty Thor, and the reasons why she's on this list is because, 1, the double-jointed pinless elbows on a female figure. But the reason why I have King Valkyrie higher up on the list is mainly because I've been a huge fan of Valkyrie and her portrayal in the MCU so far. The likeness to Tessa Thompson exceeded the previous Valkyrie figure from the Bro Thor Build-A-Figure Wave. Also, the sculpting of her braids was another nice attention to detail, as well as the Asgardian armor she's rocking. I don't know how to explain it, but it does have a very premium feel to it for a domestic line. Swinging in at number 1 in his classic Secret Wars pose, this should be absolutely no surprise to anyone if you caught the live stream I did recently with Just J Hernandez. We have the retro carded Symbiote suit Spider-Man, aka the Just J Hernandez Spider-Man. This has literally been my pocket fig for most of this year, like no joke y'all. I've brought this figure to me on the beach, vacation, to work, conventions. It's just such a great figure, and aesthetics look so much better on this buck, more so than the actual retro carded Spider-Man did. Because it's an all-black suit, there was really no need for it to be entirely pinless, unless Hasbro decided to make those pins white, which really would have pissed collectors off. But it's just such a great figure overall, and the fun factor is always going to be there for this. So there you have it, YouTubers, my top 10 Marvel Legends of 2022 so far. And like I mentioned earlier, because I haven't unboxed any of those Walgreens exclusive Marvel Legends, this list is most definitely likely to change. And like I do every year, for the past 2 years, I will have two separate lists at the end of the year. One MCU/movie-based list, and the other being comic book-based. But because we're only 6 months in, that's why I decided to kind of combine these together. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and comments below, YouTubers. What do you think about my list? And what's your list of top 10 Marvel Legends so far? Leave it down in the comments below. And like always, if you like what you see, be sure to hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead, subscribe. Thanks for watching.